What is happening, sports fans? Welcome back to the Roger Report, where we bring you the absolute biggest stories that are shaping the world of sports and beyond. The news cycle is absolutely electric right now, moving at lightning speed, and if you're not plugged in, you're missing out. We've got massive updates, incredible performances, and some surprising takes that you absolutely need to hear. Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into the action. First up, a legendary figure is back on the scoresheet and making waves in a new league. Then, we're flashing back to a moment of pure frustration for one of football's biggest names. After that, we're talking about a young phenom who's drawing comparisons to the all-time greats. And finally, a debate is brewing about who truly reigns supreme in the pantheon of attacking talent. You do not want to miss a single second of this. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. Let's get into it. A legend returns to form. Cristiano Ronaldo is back in the goal-scoring action, kicking off the new Saudi Pro League season with a bang. His team, Al-Nassr, secured a dominant victory, and it wasn't just Ronaldo who shone. Newcomer Joao Felix also made an immediate impact, netting a remarkable hat-trick on his debut. This performance signals a strong start for Al-Nassr and sets a high bar for the rest of the league. The duo's chemistry and individual brilliance were on full display, promising an exciting season ahead for the club and its fans. Al-Nassr kicked off their Saudi Pro League campaign with an emphatic 5-0 win against Al Tawan, with Cristiano Ronaldo finding the back of the net and debutant Joao Felix stealing the show with a stunning hat-trick. The Portuguese forward, who recently joined the Riyadh-based club, wasted no time in making his mark, showcasing the clinical finishing that has defined his illustrious career. His goal, a testament to his enduring skill and predatory instincts, ignited the Al-Nassr faithful and set the tone for a dominant team performance. However, it was Felix who truly captured the spotlight. The young attacker, on loan from Atletico Madrid, displayed a dazzling array of skills, effortlessly weaving past defenders and demonstrating an uncanny ability to find the back of the net. His 3 goals were not only a personal triumph, but also highlighted his immediate impact and potential to become a key player for Al-Nassr. The seamless integration of Felix into the squad, coupled with Ronaldo's continued goal-scoring prowess, suggests a potent attacking force that will be difficult for opponents to contain. The match saw Al-Nassr assert their dominance from the outset. Their attacking strategy was fluid and dynamic, with both Ronaldo and Felix at the heart of their offensive efforts. The team's midfield controlled the tempo, providing a constant supply of passes to the forwards, while the defense remained resolute, shutting down any attempts by Al Tawan to gain a foothold in the game. This cohesive team effort underscored Al-Nassr's ambition for the season, aiming to challenge for top honors in the Saudi Pro League. The early success is a significant morale boost, demonstrating the squad's capability and the effectiveness of their game plan. The club's investment in new talent is already paying dividends, creating a sense of optimism among the fanbase for what lies ahead. The early success has certainly generated significant buzz among football enthusiasts and analysts alike. Many are pointing to this dominant performance as a clear statement of intent from Al-Nassr, positioning them as strong contenders. The synergy between Ronaldo and Felix, 2 players with immense individual talent, is particularly noteworthy. The football community is eagerly anticipating how this partnership will evolve and impact the league's competitive landscape throughout the season. This opening match has set a compelling narrative for Al-Nassr's journey, promising thrilling football and a potential title challenge. But how did this dominant performance come about, and what does it mean for the league? Stay tuned as we break down every goal and the tactical genius behind this win. We're also heading back to the Premier League for a look at a moment of intense frustration for a Manchester United star. Frustration on the sidelines. We're taking a trip down memory lane to a moment of palpable frustration for Cristiano Ronaldo during his time at Manchester United. During a match against Burnley, a game that proved to be a significant challenge for the Red Devils, Ronaldo was notably left on the bench. Following a hard-fought 1-1 draw, the superstar forward was seen storming off the pitch and straight down the tunnel, bypassing fans and drawing criticism. This incident highlights the intense pressure and high expectations that come with playing for a club like Manchester United, especially during periods of struggle. The decision to keep him on the sidelines was explained by the then-interim manager, who cited the need for a different player profile suited to the physicality of the game against Burnley. This move, while strategic, clearly didn't sit well with Ronaldo, whose competitive drive is legendary. The backdrop to this event was Manchester United's quest for consistency in the Premier League. Having suffered a midweek defeat, the team was under pressure to secure a positive result. The match against Burnley, a team known for its grit and determination, was always going to be a tough encounter. The initial goal from Paul Pogba was met with an equalizer from Jay Rodriguez, leading to a tense stalemate. As the game progressed, the frustration mounted, particularly for Ronaldo, who had been brought on as a substitute but couldn't alter the course of the match. His reaction at the final whistle, a swift departure from the field without acknowledging the traveling supporters, sparked debate. Pundits, including Ally McCoist, commented on the importance of showing appreciation to the fans, especially those who travel long distances. Ronaldo himself responded to the criticism indirectly, posting a message on social media emphasizing the importance of children and supporters, seemingly a subtle nod to the ongoing discussions. This wasn't an isolated incident during his second spell at Old Trafford. Such moments of visible displeasure were not uncommon. The context of his departure from Manchester United, which eventually happened under Erik ten Hag, adds another layer to these past events. The club, even during Ronaldo's tenure, faced considerable challenges in terms of performance and stability. The manager at the time, Ralf Rangnick, had explained his tactical reasoning for starting other players, emphasizing the need for players who could match Burnley's physicality and work rate. He noted that the game required significant running and fighting for second balls, which he believed Edinson Cavani was better equipped to handle. The situation surrounding Manchester United at the time was one of transition and underperformance, despite significant investment in new players. None of the new signings had yet managed to score, adding to the pressure on the manager and the team. Meanwhile, Burnley saw the match as a prime opportunity to capitalize on United's struggles. Scott Parker, speaking ahead of the game, acknowledged Manchester United's status as a historic club with world-class players, but also noted the potential for edginess within the squad due to their current form. He emphasized his team's focus on delivering their best performance, regardless of the opponent's situation. It was a moment that sparked plenty of discussion about player conduct and team dynamics. But what's happening in the present day for Manchester United? We're shifting focus to the international stage, where a young talent is being compared to the legends of the game. A new star rises compared to legends. In a fascinating comparison that's setting the football world abuzz, former Argentina coach Marcelo Bielsa has weighed in on the burgeoning talent of Lamine Yamal, drawing parallels to Lionel Messi and even contrasting him with modern superstars like Kylian Mbappe and Cristiano Ronaldo. Bielsa, renowned for his tactical acumen and insightful analysis, highlighted Yamal's exceptional dribbling ability, noting that the young Barcelona winger possesses a unique quality. He can break defensive structures single-handedly, irrespective of the number of defenders he faces. This innate talent, Bielsa suggests, allows Yamal to solve attacking problems without needing intricate team plays or support from attacking midfielders. He receives the ball, takes on opponents, and creates opportunities, much like Messi did in his prime. Bielsa elaborated on this distinctive trait, explaining that while players like Mbappe and Ronaldo often rely on the service of attacking midfielders to create chances, both Messi and Yamal possess the innate ability to influence the game directly. All they need is the ball delivered to their feet with an opponent in front of them. This independence from complex team structures, according to Bielsa, makes players like Yamal incredibly valuable and difficult to contain, as they can unlock defenses through sheer individual brilliance. He further emphasized that Yamal doesn't even require perfectly weighted passes. Even simple lateral balls are enough for him to start his magic, eliminating multiple opponents in the process. This assessment positions Yamal in an elite category, suggesting he has the potential to redefine attacking play. The conversation also touched upon the scrutiny Yamal faces off the field. Despite his prodigious talent, some media outlets have focused on his lifestyle, including reports of partying, and have cautioned that this could hinder his development. Bielsa addressed these concerns by referencing comments made by Spain's national coach, Luis de la Fuente, who defended Yamal. De la Fuente pointed out Yamal's rigorous training regimen, including long hours of practice, gym work, proper nutrition, and dedicated physiotherapy, suggesting that his off-field activities are balanced and do not compromise his commitment to the sport. Bielsa echoed this sentiment, questioning the media's focus on social outings over the player's professional dedication, implying that such narratives might be sensationalized. As the careers of Messi and Ronaldo wind down, the emergence of new stars like Kylian Mbappe and Lamine Yamal signals a potential shift in the sports landscape. The rivalry between Mbappe and Yamal is already being anticipated, especially with both players now donning the iconic number 10 jersey for their respective clubs. Their upcoming clashes in El Clasico matches are expected to be pivotal moments, defining the next era of football. Currently, Yamal appears to have an edge in the burgeoning rivalry, with many tipping him as a strong contender for the 2025 Ballon d'Or, an accolade that has eluded Mbappe so far. This makes Yamal's trajectory particularly compelling, as he not only matches the skill of his peers, but also potentially surpasses them in early career achievements. It's a bold claim that puts Yamal in elite company, and his early career trajectory is certainly one to watch. But what about the legends who paved the way? We're diving into a debate about who really had the most quality in their prime. The ultimate quality debate, R9 versus CR7. When discussing the greatest football players of all time, the names Cristiano Ronaldo and Ronaldo Nazario inevitably come up. Both have left indelible marks on the sport with their incredible talent and goal-scoring records. However, a former Real Madrid teammate, Julio Baptista, has weighed in on this debate, offering a strong opinion that leans towards the Brazilian legend, Ronaldo Nazario. Baptista, who played alongside numerous footballing icons during his career, considers the Brazilian Ronaldo to be unparalleled in terms of sheer quality, especially in his pre-injury form. He vividly recalls watching Nazario perform feats that were, in his words, insane and unlike anything he had witnessed before. Baptista acknowledged Cristiano Ronaldo's remarkable longevity and consistency, stating that his career achievements are undeniable. However, when the conversation shifts to pure, unadulterated quality and impact on the game, Baptista firmly believes that Ronaldo Nazario possessed a unique gift. He emphasized that the Brazilian's combination of speed, power, and sublime skill made him a truly terrifying opponent. This assessment comes from someone who shared a dressing room with both players and others of similar caliber, lending significant weight to his perspective. He articulated that what Nazario did before his career-altering injuries was simply on another level, deserving of immense respect and admiration for its sheer brilliance. Ronaldo Nazario, often hailed as O Fenomeno, was a phenomenon in the truest sense of the word. His career was tragically marred by severe knee injuries, which undoubtedly impacted his ability to reach even greater heights. Yet, even with these setbacks, his impact and the sheer spectacle of his play remain etched in football history. He possessed a blend of attributes that made him virtually unstoppable: blistering pace that left defenders trailing, immense physical strength that allowed him to hold off challenges, and an exquisite touch with a lethal finishing ability. Many who witnessed his prime consider him the most complete striker the game has ever seen, capable of scoring from anywhere on the pitch with breathtaking flair. Julio Baptista's comments add another layer to the ongoing discussion about who truly stands out among the greatest. While Cristiano Ronaldo has built a legacy on relentless dedication, unparalleled work ethic, and a sustained period of elite performance, the raw, explosive talent and game-changing ability of Ronaldo Nazario in his prime are often cited as a benchmark for footballing genius. Baptista's endorsement of his countrymen highlights a sentiment shared by many who saw Nazario at his best, that his peak performance represented a level of footballing artistry that may never be replicated. The debate often comes down to longevity versus peak performance, and Baptista's view clearly champions the latter when discussing quality. It's a strong endorsement for the Brazilian icon, reigniting the age-old debate about talent versus sustained excellence. But that's all the time we have for today's deep dives. What were the biggest takeaways from our top stories? And that's a wrap on today's biggest stories. We saw Cristiano Ronaldo and Joao Felix shine in a dominant Al-Nassr victory. We revisited a moment of visible frustration for Cristiano Ronaldo during his Manchester United tenure. We heard why a former coach believes Lamine Yamal has a unique advantage over football's biggest stars. And we explored the debate over whether Ronaldo Nazario possessed more quality than Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the show, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your essential sports updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, and drop a comment below telling us your thoughts on today's topics. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.